Highlight on Youth Flex this Wednesday.
Our word of the week is eclectic. E-C-L-E-C-T-I-C. It's an adjective that means deriving ideas or style from a broad and diverse range of sources.
You make YouFlex one of the sources of your style. You can join us this Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Radio K-Man 89.9 FM. And for YouthFlex, a program for all people by young people.
YouthFlex, more than talk.
Repeat the message, tell them to dissect this. The system got us played, breaking down our blocks like Tetris.
Glory, today we are teaching on creativity.
Tarek, your seat is over there.
Whether you realize it or not, there are some people with whom we are acquainted that we begin to realize that they are creative people, and we expect them to be creative.
No, your seat is outside. He gonna cook up a storm, huh?
They've become known for creativity. There are other people around here who feel like they don't have a creative bone in their body.
You better stick around and find out.
You don't even know how to match up your socks.
That make me stronger. I gotta testify.
Welcome to the season of creativity, hosted by Bradley.
What is up, everyone? It is 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. You know what that means. It's time for another show on Youth Flex right here on 89.9 FM. With me, your host, Victoria, for today, along with my co-host,
Bradley,
with the rest of the Youth Flex crew. We have a great show for you today. We're continuing with Proud of Them honorees. Today we have Jillian Crooks and Jarrell Belafonte. And then later on, we'll have the reigning Miss Teen, Letitia, who will be talking about her experience so far. So you don't want to miss that. Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to begin the word of the week, which is eclectic. E-C-L-E-C-T-I-C. It is an adjective that derives ideas or style from a broad or diverse range of sources. So let's get started. You're always welcome to join the conversation by calling us at 1-800-534-8255, toll-free, courtesy of Flow, or join us on YouTube Live. Before we start, we're going to go to our first music break.
And Little Place You Never Been.
I wake up, just another day in paradise. Thankful cause a lot of people wish they had this kind of life. Living by the beaches, getting sand in my sneakers. Whether Pumas or the J's with the patent leather features. No other place on this earth I'd rather call my home. Cayman Islands zone, that's where I'm from and grown. That's right, the West Indies, surrounded by the sea. Some people pay to visit, I get to see for free. How would you like to spend a day with a local? The view where I'm from is the best, just let me show you. I love my island breeze, I love my island life. My beach is 7 miles long, ain't worth no kind of price. Every day is like a day off. Tourists love to get away, a break from all the chaos. Let me take you to a place where the sun is blazing. Ocean crystal clear, the beauty's so amazing. I see this every day, can't believe it's not vacation. Surrounded by pretty women, it's hard to fight temptation. I'm from a place where oxtail is just a favorite dish. Cayman style beef with some swankin', maybe steamed fish. Yeah. Living life in the tropical, nothing can compare. This feeling is so phenomenal. Some people take a trip once, they wanna stay. I don't mean to brag, but I live where you vacate. Let me take you to a place you never been. Sunny days, crystal waters you can paddle in. Ocean breeze, hair blowing in the wind. The perfect dream, you'll be wishing it could never end. Never been, you never been. Let me take you to a place you never been. Never been, you never been. The perfect dream, you'll be wishing it could never end.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Woodman Bodden, your Miss World Cayman Islands, inviting you to experience City Wok, Cayman's newest Asian-style cuisine, the way it was meant to be. East meets west at City Wok, located in Anderson Square in the heart of Georgetown, serving the finest Chinese, Japanese, and Filipino dishes with lunchtime combo specials Monday to Friday. Dine in, take out, or take a culinary journey around the world without leaving your desk. City Wok delivers or place your order online. See their full menu at citywok.ky. City Wok in Anderson Square. Call 947-9965.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
And for 45 years, we have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
Quincy, where you is? I can't see you these days.
Darling, as our Jamaican friends say, I done a foreign.
Well, I hope you coming back for Red Sky at night. You never miss that, and you better not start now.
No, girl. I'll make sure I'm there. When is this again?
Saturday, March 2nd, Parkwell Theatre Grounds from 4 p.m. to midnight. Same delicious Cayman cooked food, all the dance, storytelling, dramatic and musical performances, and of course, all the local artisans selling their beautiful art, crafts, jewelry, clothes, and accessories. There's even a new development, the Caymanian Village.
Okay, well, I'll meet you at the entrance at 4 o'clock.
Don't forget your $15 to get in now.
Tickets for Red Sky at Night are $15 for adults, $5 for children 12 and under, $10 for seniors 65 and over, and students ages 13 to 17. Get yours today through Eventpro or one of our many outlets across the island.
Hello, I'm Joseph Woods, the Acting Port Director. Our port facility is the hub of the Cayman Islands commerce and economic activity, handling $658 million in imported goods annually. From groceries to construction materials, all sectors of our economy depend on the port. But it is now 40 years old. Its infrastructure is degrading, and we feel the strain from insufficient space for both cargo and cruise operations. The time is now. A new expanded port facility is needed to allow both cargo and cruise to operate efficiently and to support our island's continued growth and development. Support the port, support our tourism, support Cayman's continued growth and development.
This is Youth Flex, more than talk.
Welcome back, everyone, to another show of Youth Flex. We have our first interview here with Lito. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are. Yep.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
All right. Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I know I've been on the radio in a long time, so I kind of nervous. But Lito, I'm a rapper, songwriter, producer, make videos, do graphic design, I draw. I just like creating.
Okay, so what don't you do?
What don't I
Is that a short
talk on the radio?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, just like to do a lot of creating. Been doing it for like over 10 years. So yeah.
So is that your current job?
I wish. I actually have a 9 to 5, but I'm doing it part time. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know one thing to add on that list is you plan to fundraise for local charities.
Okay. Right? Wasn't aware of that. But okay, but
so you don't plan on fundraising for local charities.
I'm sorry.
I was just testing you.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
You
got you.
You gotta stay on the spot for.
Yeah.
That way you get Toastmaster trained. You ready for anything?
Yeah, I see.
So what inspired you to do all of these things that you do?
I guess it's more on trying to keep busy, trying to keep creative. From when I was younger, I used to get in a lot of trouble. I good?
You're good. Okay. You just say relatable, you know?
Oh, yeah, I used to get in a lot of trouble, so I kind of found, like, art kind of helped me, stay out of trouble. distracted me from doing all kind of wrong things. So I started writing music, and then it kind of developed from there.
And we do have some of your music going to be played throughout the show.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
So what would you say is your favorite song that you've created?
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really like my...
Really?
But yeah,
Why?
I'm sorry. It's kind of
humble.
I'm sorry. It's kind of a bad thing to say,
Yeah.
but I don't really have a favorite song that I made. To be honest with you, maybe In Need Of. There's a song
that's
that
our next song.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay.
So you said that you in your younger years you used to get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Especially if they don't have a lot to do, then they'll find work for idle hands. But
and even the peers, like your friends and stuff, it all depends who you hang with.
That's true.
You know? Yeah.
But do you have any words of advice for the youth who are interested in going into a creative path?
I'm not good at advice, but I would say do what you love and don't do what you're told to love. So basically, just find something you're passionate about. Don't follow other people. You know, don't get influenced by the social media, because I know that's a big thing right now. So kind of like find what you like to do, what you're passionate about, and then kind of follow that.
I mean, what you said about trouble is honestly relatable, because I used to give a lot of trouble too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Used to.
Let's leave it there. I used to give a lot of trouble, but I actually took up cooking.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that is what helped me to stay on the right track and stuff, because I love cooking.
Yeah.
And it taking out all my free time. So therefore I have no time to get in trouble. If I vex, cut up a piece of thing, take my anger out on it.
Same here. I write a song or something. Might not release it or record it, but just writing in general kind of helps me.
Take out your anger and stuff.
Exactly. What do you like to cook?
Food.
Like, or you don't have like a specific, you know?
No. If you ask me, seafood specifically, but I cook anything too.
Straight. Opening your restaurant one day or
soon? Not soon, but soon. In the future.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, man.
What about you? Would you, in the future, plan to get rid of your 9-to-5 job and fully invest in music or any other creative outlet?
I would love to. If I have the opportunity, I would do it right now. But just trying to find my way right now. It's kind of hard being in Cayman. Don't really have much platforms to kind of get your stuff sold.
That's true.
So it's kind of difficult being an artist.
I was gonna ask you about that, because to me, Cayman don't really push for music like that. We rarely have any rappers.
Yeah. Even arts in general, like different type of like cooks. All, it's kind of hard right
like
now.
The other day, my tutorial teacher, she was talking about these people. She actually invited these people in to talk about engineering and business and stuff. And I sit down there, was like,
not interested.
Okay, but I'm not interested in this. What about the other stuff? Like, who wants to sit behind a desk all day and try to figure out stuff? Do you know? Like, I can't see myself sitting behind a desk at all. Might as well go sleep. I mean, the computer enough for me.
Yeah, I feel sometimes I guess we don't have a choice. Some of us don't, so we kind of fall into that system. So it's unfortunate, but
we just got pushed through.
Yeah, exactly.
And if anything, we're gonna have to be the people to make the change.
Well, that's true. We're
gonna have to push for people that actually want to cook and want to be artists.
Yeah.
We have to put it out there. We can't just leave it on the low anymore. Like, not everybody wants to do the 9-to-5 behind a desk job,
Yeah, because Cayman is based on finance, based on banking and all of that. So we really don't have much, I guess, avenues for different types of jobs and stuff. Unfortunately. But it's opening up now. It was different when I first started. It was a lot harder, so it's definitely changing now.
And the thing is that I like that you never gave up.
I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it was tough. Yeah, it was tough.
That's easy motivation right there. Like, even when you feel like giving up, there's always a way to push through.
Yeah. And I would encourage you to go away too. Like, if you can, just try to take trips and try to experience other different cultures and bring it back home.
So we're in our season of creativity, and I think this is perfect for what you're on the show for. What does creativity mean to you? Like, your personal definition. Just improv again on the spot. I know.
Creative all the time.
Creativity. Basically just be yourself. Think out of the box. You know, take risks. Push the boundaries. You know, just try to do something different, but be yourself at the same time. You know, get inspired from other things, but keep yourself inside of whatever you're doing. Basically, I think that's what creativity is, in my opinion.
There's no wrong answers. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue with the show, but we actually have our next music break, which is one of your songs.
Melito,
In Need Of.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, thank you.
Deep down in my spirit, there's a voice talking, I can hear it, telling me everything right from wrong, in the form of a lyric, that's poetry in motion. I follow all the words spoken, in my stream of consciousness, I end up in the ocean. Can't stop my drive at all, yeah, I got a lot of passion. Feeling like Ye right now, heading west in the Kardashian. Keep up, brethren, keep up. I'm doing 90 and I got my feet up. My girlfriend telling me to slow down, cause she know I'm in need of. 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 Can't carry all of this load, too heavy for my soul. So I gotta get my mind right and let everything go.
Time to kill the lies, erase the lie, to distance your soul from mine. Search for the divine to find the soul that captures the soul that captures.
Gotta free my mind. Gotta free my mind.
The soul that
I gotta free my mind behind these bars. Never smoke dro, never roll cigars. No tattoos to hide my scars, so I gotta live on to fight those wars. Gotta give thanks for my life so far. A lot of homies that I know ain't lived that long, and I'm able to do this without no flaw. Flow out of this world like life on Mars. My ventilation, my meditation, medicine needed to acquire all the patience. Media polluting, leaving everything confusing. Good news, bad news, everything's useless. Celebrity gossip, how we gon' use this? Schools don't approve this, so I gotta use this music to give clues to the clueless. Food for thought, everybody gotta chew this. Gain no muscles, don't weigh me down. With your negative thinking, I don't need that now. Sitting on the throne, I'ma need that crown. Flow so deep, but I still won't drown. Not close to a scholar, but I'm so profound. Far from the top, but I hold my ground. Sky is the limit, but I live no bounds. Listen to your soul, tell me how it sounds. How it sounds. Tell me how it sounds. Listen to your soul, tell me how it sounds. I'm in need of. I'm in need of. I'm in need of. I'm in need of. Can't carry all of this load, too heavy for my soul. So I gotta get my mind right and let everything go.
Time to kill the lies, erase the lie, to distance your soul from mine. Search for the divine to find the soul that captures the soul that
Fitness Plus in Alexander Place, Industrial Park, is your home for all things fitness. With their team of experts offering delivery, installation, setup, and servicing on all major brands of home and commercial fitness equipment. The best way to prolong the life of your fitness equipment is to ensure it's properly maintained. Keep your equipment safe and working. Visit the Fitness Plus showroom in Alexander Place, Industrial Park, or call 938-3487. Fitness Plus. Get the equipment you want at the price you can afford.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Woodman-Bodden, your Miss World Cayman Islands, inviting you to experience City Wok, Cayman's newest Asian-style cuisine, the way it was meant to be. East meets West at City Wok, located in Anderson Square in the heart of Georgetown, serving the finest Chinese, Japanese, and Filipino dishes with lunchtime combo specials Monday to Friday. Dine in, take out, or take a culinary journey around the world without leaving your desk. City Wok delivers or place your order online. See their full menu at citywok.ky. City Wok in Anderson Square. Call 947-9965.
Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Always be prepared and ensure your family is provided for. Cayman Insurance Center specializes in life, property, motor, health, and liability at the most competitive premiums and affordable rates on island. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 for life insurance or Denise Brown at 814-7229 for property insurance. Call them today for all your insurance needs.
Cayman's biggest family fun day is back.
The 52nd Annual Agriculture Show at the Stacey Watler Agriculture Pavilion in Lower Valley. Wednesday, March 6th. Cookie competition, pony rides, petting zoo, beautiful baby contest, rodeo, Miss Farm Queen competition, Andy Martin the Cayman Cowboy, Roscoe the Mechanical Bull, and so much more.
Gates open at 7:30 a.m. with ample parking.
General admission is only $10. Children ages 2 to 11, only $5. And children under 2 are absolutely free. Or if you buy a raffle ticket, it includes free entrance and a chance to win $20,000.
The 52nd Annual Agricultural Show, March 6th in Lower Valley.
For more information, visit them on Facebook or caymanagriculture.ky.
This is Youth Flex, more than talk.
Welcome back. We're continuing Youth Flex. We just finished an interview with Emily Doe, and now we're going on to the reigning Miss Teen. Letitia, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing well, and you?
I'm good, thanks. So do you want to start? I mean, so many people must know you, but we want to start off by introducing yourself?
Sure. Good evening, all. My name is Leticia Bianca Bush, and I am your reigning Miss Teen 2018 to 2019.
Wow. How do you feel being crowned Miss Teen Cayman Islands?
Well, it was... The moment it happened, I kind of second-guessed it because they Steve Harvey'd me earlier when it was with one award, so I thought that they just made a mistake again, but when I realized, kind of like very overwhelming, but I was really glad because I wasn't really focused on winning the pageant. Throughout the pageant, I was just focused on bettering myself and taking advantage of the experience, so it was a really overwhelming but happy experience.
And I know that there's so much that goes into the big day, the training before it. Can you tell us a little bit about like your preparation and all the training you have to do?
Okay, well, my favorite part was the Toastmasters training, which basically taught us how to speak properly in front of a crowd and how to get over our anxiousness, watch our fillers such as ahs and ahs. So that was my favorite part of the training, as well as runway training, which just meant heels, walking in heels for hours, but it's really good. Etiquette training, of course, proper dining setting, knowing how to sit properly, how to communicate effectively, knowing what to do with who you're sitting with, different things like that. But what really made it a very overwhelming training is because I also had work experience at the same time, so I was on my way from workout walkers. I just had to go straight to Lion Center and be there until about like 8 at night, whether dancing or walking or anything. So that's mostly what made it overwhelming.
And I bet everything that you've learned, like the Toastmaster is using right now on the radio, there's a lot of things that you still like use in everyday life.
Yes, those skills are really They're really good, especially interviewing skills when you're out there and colleges are interviewing you, or a potential employer. Is really important to know that you're doing what you're supposed to do in order to be put above the rest in their eyes.
Well, we can clearly see where you are, Miss Teen. I mean, Toastmasters, definitely paid off. I mean,
yes, definitely.
You talk very well on the radio.
Oh, thank you.
Is this your first time, or
on the radio? It's kind of my third, I believe.
So you're natural by now, then?
Season. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I know that the first thing I noticed was the nice shiny crown on top of your head. How does it feel?
Heavy.
Like, do you feel your platform will inspire others?
Definitely. My platform being child abuse, I think that it has inspired a lot of people. I have had people come up to me saying that I'm so happy that you joined the pageant, like you're really setting a proper image for other people who are in the foster system, everything. I've had a lot of people come up to me and tell that, and I can't help but feeling a little bit of pride in that, because it really helps knowing I'm making a difference. But child abuse was something that I really did want to touch on in the Cayman Islands, because I just believe that it's not really talked about topic, because it's a very uncomfortable topic. Yeah. But I believe that my visits to the schools and everything, that has really affected a lot of people and brought a certain knowledge of what we should have and what's going on in our community and what we can do to stop the mistreatment of our youth.
So it must feel so good. It's as if you have a voice, and like all this hard work paid off.
Yes,
with all these people giving you words of encouragement. But I bet it wasn't always so easy to stay in the pageant with all the things that you had to do. Did you have anyone who motivated you, or someone you looked up to throughout the process?
We call her my pageant mama. Her name is Miss Jennifer. She's the one that kind of pushed me to pageantry alone, because I did the Forum Queen pageant. That was my first pageant, and then that same year I went to my first Miss Teen pageant, and I told her I'm thinking about joining it, but I wanted to do other pageants to kind of get into it, but she just said, go right ahead, you'll do fine. So she's the one that took me to training. She was my parent when they were having conferences. She was kind of the person that kept me intact, saying you can do this, you can do that, because I have really bad stage fright. And where's the swimsuit competition, because I don't wear swimsuits at all. That was my first time wearing a swimsuit on stage. So you can imagine my shock.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I bet she still motivates you.
Yeah, she does. But she also keeps me humble, of course.
So that's the one thing you have to stay humble.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
I meant to tell you this from a long time, but I think this is the best time to tell you now. When the Miss Teen was coming up, everybody was voting for people, and I never really heard your name. But then, Miss Leticia. I think she does makeup. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Miss Leticia Eden. That's my personal makeup artist.
She looked at me one day and she said, "You see that girl, Pinky? If I'm not mistaken."
Yeah.
She said, "Don't sleep on her." She's like, everybody voting for everybody else, but what? She gonna come true. And so said, so done.
Thank you. Yeah, I was told I was pretty much the underdog during the whole thing, because trust me, I love my pageant sisters, and all of them were excellent. And many things, there were some people that were very excellent when it came down to being just beautiful. Like, some of them were just breathtakingly beautiful, and then the others, they had the walk down pack, and they outshone me in certain ways. So that just had to push me even harder to train and make sure that my weaknesses, which was runway, were like as up to date with the others. So yeah, I was used to being called underdog. Trust me, everybody was shocked that night.
They should be shocked.
Yes.
But I know you're doing everyone proud. And I went to the show and I thought it was great. But for those who didn't, can you tell us what your talent was?
My talents was dance piece. It was a very short dance piece. I actually kind of slept on it until a couple of days before.
Really?
So I wanted it to be perfect, and it wasn't coming together the way I wished it to. So I just had to string some moves together, and I actually forgot most of it on stage. So
I had
to improvise on stage.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. But it was a dance piece. I had different mixes of songs. I had chandelier in there. I had bleaching up in there to add some comedy into it. it was a good blend. I actually mixed it here. One of your DJs mixed it for me, so shout out to that. Thank you.
And if I'm not mistaken, some of the moves were supposed to represent like child abuse.
Yes,
like it was a story in the dance.
There was a hidden messages up in there. Mm-hmm. So like, let's say bleaching is obviously that you're not comfortable in your skin. So the dramatic movements started being shown that you're trying to basically brush off all the negative comments that are trying to get you to change yourself.
I think you should do that in other concerts, not just Miss Teen, because I mean, child abuse, like you said, is something that no one likes to talk about, and I think it should be talked about more.
I couldn't agree with you more.
So, how is your Miss Teen reign so far?
It has been very eventful. I've been invited to many different things. I've been invited to many different things, such as parades, small events, dinners, the Proud of Them recipient banquet. It was really good. However, because of my schedule, college and work and everything, I haven't been able to do as much community service as I would like to do. Of course, I did a YLP training. That's the Youth Leadership Program for Toastmasters. And now I'm actually one of the leading YLPs for their new program at John Gray. I've done some community service work with the YMCA. That's one of my passions. But I haven't done as much as I would like. That's why I decided recently to do a project.
Would you like to tell us more about the project?
Okay, so the project is basically a teen jam for the NCVO, the National Council of Voluntary Organizations. But I'm not really allowed to speak a lot about the teen jam right now. So I can just say this, it will be a very eventful night. All the proceeds go to that necessary charity. Right now we are trying to raise funds for it, so we are doing a lot of bake sales at UCCI. There'll be one at the government building this Friday. We're getting some car washes in there. Of course, we're always looking for sponsorship, and our second biggest fundraiser will be the Miss Teen Beauty Day. So Beauty Day is a day where we reflect on the importance of both inner and outer beauty. We have some very accomplished women come in to speak on what they believe the true meaning of beauty is, confidence, social media profiling, everything. And then we'll have a fun makeup session where the girls can get their makeup done by very successful local makeup artists, and then get their pictures taken by local photographers, and have a little bit of runway training, a little mix of everything for that day.
So what does beauty mean to you?
Beauty means to me just being confident and just understanding how you are loved and loving others. I believe that once you're most confident in your skin, you could be doing anything, you could look anyway, but that something shines through you and it causes you to be beautiful. It shows in the way that you treat people, how you treat yourself, everything.
Okay. Yeah, we would definitely like to have you on the show later on, closer to the dates, so you can give us more details on that. And you definitely, I bet your resume is so high standard with so many things that you've been a part of, and even after you pass on the crown, I bet you'll still be engaging in the community. But what do you see yourself becoming in the future?
I wish to be a family lawyer, actually. I hope to go off next year and gain my LLB, hopefully in the UK, so that I can experience a lot more, broaden my horizons by traveling and everything. So family lawyer is basically one of my goals. I'm thinking about maybe becoming a family judge. I hear that we need a lot more of those in Cayman, so I guess we'll see if that route takes place.
Okay. And we talked about the charities?
Yes.
Alright. But why did you choose these charities?
I chose the NCVO because they're mostly based on helping children and families in need, which is basically my platform, especially how there's a foster home incorporated into it, and most of the people that are in foster homes have suffered from abuse. So that's to help out with that. The YMCA is, again, about the youth. I'm very passionate about the youth. So the YMCA, I believe, is a great way for children to be put in a safe environment when they have their after school programs. You know, they're not bored, they're not on the streets doing something that they're not supposed to do, that they're in a safe environment, that they're learning, they're socializing, they're doing okay, even though their parents can't always keep an eye on them.
I'm glad that you like the youths too.
Yeah.
Got a monitor with the plan right there. Yeah. Anytime you need help, just link him.
Yeah. Whenever I say I'm passionate about the youth, people just look at me like, you're a youth yourself, you know? And I'm like, okay, I understand.
That don't mean nothing.
I mean, you're not too young or old for
you.
Yeah. So we're in our season of creativity, and we ask all our guests this: what does creativity mean to you?
Creativity means to me basically seeing red in a world of white and black. So seeing things that have never been thought of, seeing things that others might think that you're crazy for doing, but you believe in it and you believe that it is there, that it will work. You're just basically thinking not only outside the box, but outside what you believe is your reality to better your said reality.
Okay. You have any final comments or shout-outs?
Shout out to my pageant mama, Miss Jennifer, and thank you for having me. Of course, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. You were so articulate.
You gotta teach me how to talk though.
Read, it helps.
Read. Everybody been telling me that. I gotta do it.
We're gonna go into our next music break,
which is "Born to Be Brave" by Emlito.
When it's doubt on my mind, all the fears that I have keep putting me behind. Looking for the courage, but it's too hard to find. Every second I'll be thinking that I'm running out of time. When did I become so complacent? Opportunities came, I didn't take it. Every chance that I had, I seen them wasted. Now regrets is the only thing I'm faced with. So enough is enough, man, I gotta be brave. No more holding on the past or mistakes that I made. No more time to be afraid, gotta break from the cage. Rewrite history, put my life on the page. If it's meant for me, then I never needed luck. All I have is faith and I never needed much. Keep pushing on. If I'm feeling stuck, you can never bring me down, cause I'm never giving up. I pray my fears don't get the best of me as I travel on this road trying to reach my destiny. Lord, please give me a sign. Am I running out of time? Cause I just wanna find a stronger state of mind. I ain't trying to fear nothing, so I gotta do something. It's been a long time coming. Now it's no more running. Nah, I ain't trying to fear nothing, so I gotta do something. It's been a long time coming. Now it's no more running. Nah, this ain't Halloween, but your mask on. I knew your fake love wouldn't last long. Many hit a brushing with a posh on. Same way, they hit them with a posh on. When they see you making money, they gon' latch on. But that loyalty will fade when the cash gone. You can make it on your own, cause you that strong. You can make it one day, it won't be that long. Try to climb up, they gon' knock you down. So you not around, it's a battle zone. Quite like Atlanta, but when you play brave, they gon' hawk you down. Nah, they can't stop you now. Look into your rear view, this haters ain't near you. Standing on the peak of the mountain with a clear view. Only then they gon' fear you. Yeah, like a weapon they can steal you. Anything to put fear in you. Shot time, they gon' drill you. Gotta stand up, show the real you. Yeah, we brave-hearted like Nas. I can see it through the eyes. They praying for my demise, but I won't fall. Yeah, I'ma rise. Living in a world only strong will survive. So I gotta be brave. I pray my fears don't get the best of me as I travel on this road trying to reach my destiny. Lord, please give me a sign. Am I running out of time? 'Cause I just wanna find a stronger state of mind. I ain't trying to fear nothing, so I gotta do something. It's been a long time coming. Now it's no more running. Nah, I ain't trying to fear nothing, so I gotta do something. It's been a long time coming. Now it's no more running. Nah, I was born to be me, so why am I afraid to be me?
Can you imagine where Cayman runs off renewable energy? We can. Learn how you can join government and be an energy advocate.
Visit the Ministry of Commerce, Planning and Infrastructure's Facebook page to learn more.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Train with Dre. Getting in shape has never been easier with the mobile fitness app by Train with Dre. Customized fitness plans, real-time tracking, and all the expert training from conventional methods. Get a jump start on your New Year's resolutions with ISCA certified trainer Andre Morgan. Top-rated personal training is only an app away. Contact Andre today at 928-3420 or visit him on Facebook and Instagram.
Quincy, where you is? I can't see you these days.
Darling, as our Jamaican friends say, I done a foreign.
Well, I hope you coming back for Red Sky at night. You never miss that, and you better not start now.
No, girl. I'll make sure I'm there. When is this again?
Saturday, March 2nd, Parkwell Theatre Grounds from 4 p.m. to midnight. Same delicious Cayman cooked food, all the dance, storytelling, dramatic and musical performances, and of course, all the local artisans selling their beautiful art, crafts, jewelry, clothes, and accessories. There's even a new development, the Caymanian Village.
Okay, well, I'll meet you at the entrance at 4 o'clock.
Don't forget your $15 to get in now.
Tickets for Red Sky at Night are $15 for adults, $5 for children 12 and under, $10 for seniors 65 and over, and students ages 13 to 17. Get yours today through Eventpro or one of our many outlets across the island.
This is Youth Flex, more than talk.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just speeding through these interviews. We just did two, one with Emilito and Leticia, our current Miss Teen. And now we're on to our third and final one. You don't want to miss it. We're with Jarrell Belafonte. How are you today? He's one of the Proud of Them honorees.
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on air. So can you just introduce yourself for those who don't know you? You said your name, your age, and just what you were nominated for?
My name is Jarrell Belafonte. I'm 23 years old, and I was nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Sports.
Great, thank you. So how did it feel when you found out that you were an honoree? Did you know that you were nominated, or did you just find out when you were awarded?
I found out when I was awarded. I was happy to receive the award, but I wasn't necessarily over the moon.
So what have you done so far that in the category that you were awarded for? What activities have you done?
I have done a lot. I don't think we'll have time for everything, but I think for me, the reason why I won the award was because I'm one of the few Caymanians that at some point of my athletic career, I was the best in the world at what I did. Not many Caymanians can say that. I was the first Caymanian to go to Jamaica and do what I did. I was the first Caymanian to dominate things the way I did in the Caribbean. And from a very young age, I was highly ranked in the world.
And so, do you participate in a lot of different sports or like athletic fields, or are you just focused on one?
Well, I no longer do track and field anymore because I received 2 stress fractures in my back, so I can't run anymore. But I do play football in the league here because it's nothing too hard to do. So that's the only thing I do right now as it relates to sports.
Okay. Do you plan on continuing being athletic in the future? I know you said you have injuries.
No, but I do plan on contributing towards athletics in the Cayman Islands in another way, whether that's through politics or financial contributions. Because I do believe that Cayman deserves to have a certain dominance in the sporting area that is lacking. It's absolutely unacceptable what's going on right now.
So I can just imagine how motivating this being awarded was to you in your life. Do you think it's impacted you in any way?
Not necessarily, because I've won a lot of awards, but when I win awards in the Cayman Islands, it's always a good thing, because I've always tried to do right by my country, and to see them validate me and recognize the fact that I've always been committed to them. That's a good feeling. That's the best feeling.
And do you think your billboard, where is it, by the way, your billboard?
It's in Bordentown, I think. I'm not sure where it is exactly.
Are you from Bordentown? Or?
Yeah, I'm from Bordentown.
Okay, that's great. That's your community. Do you think that your billboard will be an inspiration to peers? What was your experience before you were awarded and you saw the billboards?
Well, I left the Cayman Islands 11 years ago. I went to high school in Jamaica, then I went to university in America, so I never really knew about the Proud of Them until I was awarded. But I guess it will inspire people. I mean, I feel like I have inspired people even before I was awarded by Proud of Them. So I guess this will add to that.
And who do you look to for inspiration? Any athletes or just mentors in general?
I have the weirdest answer for this question. He's not he's not an athlete, and it's weird. Don't laugh. But Michael Jackson, I look to Michael Jackson as my biggest inspiration as it relates to celebrities. Just his discipline, his dedication, and how good he became throughout the years. Unreal.
So you moonwalk out of any of your races and stuff?
No, I wish. I'm too tired to do that. But yeah.
What did you do when you or ran? Sorry.
The 800 and the 1500.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
The hard stuff.
The hard stuff. Yeah.
So we're in our season of creativity. So what does creativity mean to you?
Believing in yourself. We live in a world where people often try to dictate on what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, you need to know what's right for you. You need to know what you want to pursue, and you have to believe in yourself when others don't. And I think that's the ultimate result of being creative. Just like people who built Tesla. People probably laughed at them when they came about the idea of cars that drive themselves. Now it's running road, so yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Do you have any shout-outs or...
I wanted to say that I just came back to the Cayman Islands and I knew nothing about the show called Youth Flex, but I'm extremely impressed that they have this show, and I'm impressed with you guys on the show. This is absolutely beautiful, and I enjoyed being here.
Thank you so much. We would love to have you on again.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing more accomplishments from you.
You don't know.
So now we're going to go into our news and highlights.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our Sometime After 4 News is brought to you by Youth Flex Radio Show. I am Chanel Martinez. The new Self-Help Community Foundation started holding their Poetry Slam audition in high school this week. Check your school office for the lunchtime audition on your campus. The Poetry Slam is open to any youth ages 10 to 25 and is sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, Agriculture, and Lands, and offer the grand prize of $500 to the winner again this year. Email tnshcommunityfoundation@cnw.ky for more information. Guiding the Way 5K/10K Family Fun Walk Run is scheduled for Saturday, February 23rd at Safe Haven. Walkers start at 6:30 and runners at 6:45. Adults registration costs $10 and children under the age of 10 costs $5. With all of the district cook-off completed, the National Youth Cook-Off Finals will be held at the 52nd Agricultural Show on Ash Wednesday. The National Youth Cook-Off is proudly sponsored by Cayman National, Caribbean Gourmet Foods, Department of Tourism, Home Gas Limited, Lighthouse School, Lehman Scott High School, and the new Self-Help Community Foundation. Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High School, John Grier High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is eclectic. ECLECTIC. It is an adjective that deriving ideas or style from a broad and diverse range of sources. For Youth Flex, I'm Chanel. Here's Chloe with some youth achievement highlights.
From the Youth Achievement Highlight Files, here are this week's notables. Congratulations to all of the outstanding student performers of the National Children's Festival of Arts. Props to all of our national athletes who are preparing for CARIFTA 2019. That will be here in Grand Cayman this Easter weekend. The swim meet will be in Barbados, and Proud of Them honoree Jillian Crooks will be looking to do great things for the Cayman Islands. And finally, on the highlights, allow me to highlight the 12 Proud of Them honorees for round 10. They are Isabella Hall, Jade Bernard, Gracia Brent, Jalissa Dilbert, Alison Flores Hernandez, Julian Crooks, Diego Smith, Nathan McCoy, Drea Belafonte, Dominic Owens, Shannon Williams, and Youth Flex's very own, Tarek Francis. To put items on the highlights, email the Flex at james.miles@gov.ky or leave your comments on our Instagram or Facebook page. Search for Youth Flex Radio Show. That concludes our highlights this week. I'm Chloe.
Alright, so our last music break for today is from the same artist that we had on today, Day to Day.
What you saying? Life goes on. As this life goes on, I give my all and everything that I'm on. Yeah, as this life goes on, give my all and everything that I'm on. To the day that I'm gone, give it all and everything that I'm on. I spit acid rap, so a rapper don't stand a chance. They gon' need a mask, medicine, medics, and ambulance. I'm above the average man, these rappers don't understand. Like a check that you get for your record, I'm too advanced. Lyrically, I'm blazing them, send them to your cranium. You shouldn't go against me at all, I'm like Maiden Plum. But just in case you get the itch, then I'm well equipped. Lyrics like artillery, send them and they gon' hit. Every since the day I spit, that's when they said I was sick. Some thinking I'm a god like Drake up in the 6, but I'm not. I'm a Paul, should've never got me involved. Murder the beats, now I'm at the wake, nodding off. Follow my lead, let me get my Eric B on. The Bill Cosby of rap, I'm not the one to sleep on. Spit it dope, but I can make it harder. This is baking soda mixing up in holy water. You know the beat gets slaughtered every time that he gets on to make it look so easy. Don't I give him straight lines, but I'm not a barber. The illest in the game, ain't nobody in my lane. I'm back again, leaving heat like LeBron James. I feed you punchlines like you're in a lunch line. Stuffing you with vitamin lyrics all at one time. Another rapper with a flow you can't duplicate. Your bad mind, cut it out like a movie tape. Let's get this cake, it's enough for me and you to make. Big up to Jane is, I'm just trying to motivate or dominate, leave competitions confusing. You think you seeing me? It must be an illusion. I and I bring peace, me no want no war. I and I don't know what we're fighting for. Through the system, no one see you reach so far. Yeah, the system, no one see we reach so far. From day to day, I just let the Father guide my way. That's why I never gone astray, even though my enemies are prey on me. From day to day, I just let the Father guide my way.
Welcome back to Youth Flex. I'm your host for today, Victoria. We had 3 amazing interviews, and now we're going to wrap it up with Jamo and the rest of the Youth Flex crew. And we're just going to talk about Kaboo. I didn't go, so I would love to hear. I would love to hear everybody's. I see the picture in the paper, and plenty of people were there. Yeah, I mean, I watched everybody's snap, so I was basically there. Okay. But those who were actually there, what was it like? How was it?
Tiring.
Yeah. Did you volunteer, or were you just...
No, working.
Yeah. Me too. We worked with chefs. They're chefs.
Yeah, what we did, we were a part... Josh and I, both, we were a part of the booth called Captain Ceviche. So we were pretty much whipping up ceviches and something called the Hokey Pokey Bowl. And in order to get the Hokey Pokey Bowl, you had to do the Hokey Pokey. So it was a lot of fun. And I mean, I think our booth was... I don't mean to brag or... I don't mean to sound boastful, but it was one of the best out there.
It was.
And it was also one of the busiest out there. The Hokey Pokey Bowl consists of tuna chunks, raw tuna chunks, sushi rice, and it had a chipotle sauce on it with a wasabi mayo. It also had tempura bits, which is just tempura that you put it in little circles and you just deep fry it for a little crunch. And it also had fresh slaw on it. And we had 3 ceviches, which was coconut ceviche for the vegans and whatever. We had the conch, and we also had the tuna ceviche, and both of them were dressed in Scotch bonnet vinegar. So I mean, and it was served over fresh slaw as well, and it was.
Do you guys use
very
jicama?
Delicious.
You guys use jicama for the slaw?
No, we never use no jicama.
So which one was the most sold?
The most sold, the Hokey Pokey Bowl.
Yeah. and everyone had to dance for it.
Yeah, so there was a lot of dancing going on. And you know when people get a little 2-3 drinks, they dance. They don't care.
They get stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't say stupid, but they get fun. You know. So, I mean, it's fun to be around them, especially when they drink and they actually feel positive about it and not just like some people where they drink and they want to fight and stuff. So I think all in all it was a great experience. I mean, we also got before I move on, we also had grilled calamari as well serving. So yeah, we had options, and we also had this, I can't remember what it's called. It's called kombucha. It's a fermented mango, berries and ginger drink that we were also serving. So we had options, and I mean, we got to see all the performances. And the good thing is our booth was right in front of the main stage.
Oh, wow.
So we never had to go in the crowd, push through to see the performances.
You know the worst part about that?
What?
When they performing on the stage and people in front of you doing the hokey pokey. And
yeah.
Not to the beat of day. They're like, Dad, what kind of dancing they doing there?
But I mean, how it was, when the performances were on, we wasn't busy. So that actually made us enjoy the performance more.
Okay.
We only had 1-2 orders, but after every performance, going to the next stage, that's when we had to say, alright, let's go. Everybody on deck. I whipping up ceviches. Josh, they call him the Pokemon now because he was whipping up Pokeballs out left, right, and center.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah, it was just the first day wasn't as much people, but it was definitely, I would say, we did a lot more work. I don't know if it was because we prepped first, why it felt so much. But the second day, it was we did do a lot of work as well, but we also had more breaks, so that was good. And we also got to enjoy. I got to enjoy Sean Paul's performance because to me, that was the best one out there.
It was.
Okay.
Everybody from the front straight to the back have their hands up, jump up and down. So I think that was the best performance out there. And I mean, working wise, we started the Thursday actually prepping. We prepped from like 2 o'clock straight till, I believe it was like 10. And then we were back at Kabul for 8 o'clock in the morning, straight till I think it was like 2 or 1.
The next day.
The next morning. And then we were back at Kabul that same morning for 8 o'clock. And then we left about midnight. So I mean, it was a lot of work, but it was also a great experience. I wouldn't change it for nothing.
That's good. And then you got to hang out with your mentor, Chef Nicky, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, I had a memorable weekend as well. One that I wish my wife was here for. I went to Northside on Saturday evening. This is after the East End District Cook-Off. And Northside Wesleyan Holiness Church had a Red, White and You affair. It was like a Valentine's themed fundraiser. And I mean, all of the talent that was on display. I didn't even know LeBron McLean could sing. This guy.
Yeah, he can sing.
I know he's a hell of a dancer, but
he can.
I like. And I mean, there was a showcase of talent. They had some saxophonists and cellists, and I mean, it was really, really nice. We had couples there that were married for like 48 years and expressing their love for each other and how they cherish each other. And I'm like, wow, I just wish my wife were here. You know, just hearing it would just make you want to fall in love again. But I was around a lot of youthful ambassadors that I knew as well, Donnie McCoy and Brian Watler Jr. and all they're the youth leaders at the Northside Wesleyan Holiness Church. And I'm like, yo, this is really nice. All the young people were actually serving. I got ushered to my seat straight from my bus. I'm like, Mr. Maz, we take you, and little children usher you right to your seat. This is your seat, sir. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And so I just say I'll talk about it because it deserves to be talked about. It was a really great event.
Sound like a great event.
Yeah, man, it was really nice. Okay, time for wrapping up and thank yous and shout outs and all them kind of things.
You want to go around the room?
Shout out my wife. She did a very loving act. She actually went away and supported a friend who was going through therapy for cancer. That was why she didn't spend Valentine's with us. But I know it was a real act of love. I really, really proud of her. Love you a lot. Just for that.
I want to shout out to everyone that is listening. Of course, it is a show for all people by young people. So I want to thank you to all the listeners that come on every Wednesday and that is eager to listen to the Youth Flex Radio Show. And also on all the parents. Not just
shout out to M. Lido for coming through.
M. Lido. Shout out to all our guests at that. The parents, my mom, everyone's parents.
Oh, and I was told to apologize for Jillian Crooks, who is training because she's like our Carifta star in swimming. But she'll join us next Wednesday, God's willing. We'll hold on to it. Even though we had to move the pool here or something. But we should have folks from agriculture on as well, because we're preparing for the 52nd agriculture show, so it should be great next Wednesday.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Deidre. She been begging me for a shout out for a good 2 months now.
Okay.
I also want to shout out my mom.
Tiffany, today her birthday. Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday. Josh?
I'd like to shout out the Captain Ceviche team. Robotic,
yeah, you can't forget them. Yeah, sorry.
I truly do miss Anna, like just the shifts and all.
You sound really tired. Yeah, I ain't recover yet.
And I also want to shout out all my friends and family. And yeah. Oh, and also Hannah, because her birthday just passed this month too.
Cool. No one else want to shout out?
I'll shout out my family, my friends, teachers, everybody who supports me. Shout out to you, John.
Cool, anytime.
I'd shout out friends, family, Youth Flex all over the globe, Tarek, everyone who's listening.
Yeah, Miss Moore for the word of the week too. Shout out. Eclectic.
Yes, shout out to everyone listening. Without supporters, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Youth Flex show. I was your host today, Victoria, along with my co-host
Bradley
and rest of the Youth Flex crew. Shout out again to our guests, Miss Teen, Leticia, proud of them, Joel Belafonte, and Emilito. Shout out to Radio Cayman for their work on sound and boards, Mr. Wilson Atra, DJ Lynn, and DJ Silver Fox. We see you. Shout out to RJ for the YouTube feed, and special shout out to our Youth Flex crew. Victoria and Brianna co-producing, Jared, Youth Flex Socials, and Community Service. Music today was Emilito, our featured artist of the week. Thank you, Mo, for picking out our music. Zola, Chanel, Chloe, and Ashley, Youth Flex News Desk. And, of course, the 100-plus Youth Flex family all over the globe.
All right. Thanks to SIFA for sponsoring the Super Jam, and to you, our listeners, for tuning in every Wednesday 4 to 5 for Youth Flex on 89.9 FM. Join us again next Wednesday for Youth Flex Season of Creativity. Until next week, this is Bradley McLaughlin letting you know that if you know better, then do better. Play your part and give back today.
Welcome to Funky Tang Shedden Road. More than just music. I see that you are very impressed with that television set right there.
Good stuff.
Funky Tangs.
Find it all at Funky Tang.
Welcome to Funky Tang Savannah. I see you're browsing with interest our musical instrument section. Any particular instruments put any spark on your interest?
That one, right there.
What are you looking for? Cayman? Amplifiers? TVs? Audio? Video decks? Car speakers? Phones? Stereos? Computers? Watches? Games and consoles? Sure bet you will find it all at Funky Tang.
2 locations to serve the Cayman Islands.
In Georgetown, 216 Shedden Road. In Savannah, 42 Hearst Road, Savannah Plaza, across from Countryside.
The best in electronics and more.
Funky Tang.
In town, 949-0998. Or in Savannah,